Hi, my name is Lexi Moss, and I'm here to talk to you about the pros and cons of legalizing marijuana. First, let's get out the basic facts of marijuana. Marijuana is a mild altered drug which ranks as the most popular illegal drug used in the U.S. It is a mix of dried flowers, leaves, and stems from a hemp plant. Marijuana is either smoked or consumed. Its effects include elevating a person's mood and relaxing. In 2900 BC, Emperor Shu discovered cannabis, which he called Ma. 200 years later, in 2700 BC, Emperor Nung, considered the father of Chinese medicine, would again discover marijuana had healing powers. The Jamestown settlers brought the marijuana plant, commonly known as hemp, to North America in 1611. And throughout the colony period, hemp fiber was an important export. In 1621, marijuana is referred to as the treatment for depression in the still popular book, The Anatomy of Melancholy, by English clergyman and Oxford scholar Robert Burton. George Washington's diary entries indicate that he grew hemp at Mount Vernon for around 30 years. Thomas Jefferson also recorded in his diary the use of hemp, tobacco, and more from 1774 to 1824. In 1799, Napoleon invaded Europe with an army that included a scientific team. They discovered not only red as stone, but also marijuana. They brought it back to France for further research and found it had sedative effects and was used for pain relief. Now, time for our cons. Once marijuana becomes legal, the state will no longer have control of distribution. A drug considered unhealthy cannot be controlled by the government because the state is to enforce products that protect citizens' health and have no risk. Drug use is dangerous not only to the user, but anyone around them. Similar to cigarettes and secondhand smoke, people around someone smoking marijuana can get a tiny high from the smoke that soaks in through their pores. Drug like marijuana has little permanent effect on a grown adult, but is in fact a gateway drug which could lead to hard drugs like meth, ecstasy, cocaine, heroin, etc. Another con to legalization of marijuana is what it says to children. Seeing adults that one is supposed to look up to use drugs sends a message that using drugs is acceptable. The promise that legalization will actually protect children and teenagers from marijuana is false. So to that are the other promises of legalizers. It is false to claim marijuana legalization will break drug cartels. In 2013, a study in Colorado found that 74% of teen users had shared someone else's medical marijuana on an average of 50 times of getting high with said person. A report by Rocky Mountain High Industry Drug Trafficking Area stated that Colorado teens were 50% more likely to use marijuana than other teens in other states in 2012. While no one has died directly from marijuana, no one has overdosed from it, people have died from marijuana's influence. Over the past decade, marijuana-related fatal crashes have tripled across the United States of America. So you may be thinking, why not just enforce the same laws of driving under the influence of alcohol, the same as driving stoned? Scientists haven't come up with a way to detect stoned citizen yet. With a drunk driver, all you need is a breathalyzer. For marijuana, you would need a urine test or a blood test, which an officer needs a warrant for. While legalization of marijuana is frowned upon by some people, there are some positive things about legalizing marijuana. A large benefit from legalization is the police will have more time to concentrate on real criminals like murders and robbers. Another point of having illegal drugs is easy for children to purchase drugs like marijuana. Once legal, the drug will be watched by the state and sold to only people of a specific age. In Colorado, the cost of marijuana was supposed to be lowered, but marijuana was sold at market price. This also increased Colorado's economy because more people were moving to Colorado. A humongous bonus of legalizing marijuana is all the taxes from it in Colorado went to the education program. While it is up to the voters of whether or not to make marijuana legal, I personally think marijuana should be legal for the purpose of taxes going to the education system and law enforcement spending more time and money on hard-time criminals. There are now 23 states in which medical marijuana is in the process of becoming legal, 2 of which allow marijuana currently, and that is Colorado and Washington.